I can move that back a bit. Alright, looks like I'm live. That's not what I want. Oh, damn. Alright, music is off. Alright, looks like I'm covered. Nago. Legs. Come on. No. What's up, Betapause? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a minute. I've gotten a couple streams in for GoldenEye this week, but I don't know what it was. Last week I was just real busy, didn't really get it together. Still grinding away at this level. Gotten close. Like, I've had a whole bunch of close calls, but it just hasn't really happened yet, I guess. What are you gonna do? Go style. Come on, no. No way I'm gonna make that. I'm in this set. I haven't done any warm-up today, so no idea how this session is gonna go. This is a banging song. Sweet Harmony by Liquid. Some good stuff. I had some jungle on my stream yesterday, but today I feel like breakbeat hardcore. Had some trance last week. Yeah, I know, that's the thing is, I had another guy who I know in real life, his name's Edgar. He came in here and he's like, I don't think that I could handle running a 17-second level over again. You know, it's just like too short. And I'm like, I think it's a decent-ish length, right? Like, it's pretty short, right, if you're going for long distances, but each run's different, and the high reset rate, like, means that you, like, get to think about what you did and just apply it really quick, right? But if you have a longer speed run, you know, you don't get to, like, blast through as many attempts and, like, get serious shots that much. Like, your run might die too far in or something like that, and that's less fun. Or at least, in my opinion. I don't really like that as much. But, you know, to each their own. I mean, I think it takes a special kind of person to enjoy playing GoldenEye, but, you know, it's possible for anyone to do well in this game, I think. Assuming you have the dedication to do so. Let me move that down a little bit. Make sure everyone can hear me. Alright, we're good. Yeah, the shorter speedruns, because, like, you do have the ability to optimize them way more. Like, the full game category for GoldenEye even is just less optimized because the strategies you have to take are different. When you get so many attempts, you get the ability to go for more risky strategies that won't result in completion. But at the same time, like, you go for these 1 in 1,000 strategies, right? And eventually they'll work. That's how this game sort of works, is like, what I'm doing when I'm pausing out at the end is it's like, I'm sort of, you know, I'm taking these riskier strategies that I get boosted through, and then I'm able to move on past them, those black guards at the end. You know, but and that saves time, but it also just decreases the completion rate. Same deal on Frigate, where you're literally just running into the boat and hoping the hostages complete. It's just this idea that you like make time cuts that reduce your completion percentage. That wasn't always true in the Elite, though. Like, up until probably 2002, like, people attempted to complete every single run. Like, that's just how you played. That's not really true anymore. So, like, the first great champion, you know, like Sterling Neblet, right? He would always, like, in his era, it was like you completed every run, you didn't look down at the ground, lots of stuff. Eventually, I'll win by playing 1,000 times. Actually, you say that, but it's serious. Like, in terms of, there are certain strategies in Melee that it's like, you can go for them, and the risk-reward is just so much in your favor that if you can just get it to hit, you know, every certain amount of times, then it suddenly becomes worth it. Crouch cancel down smash for a lot of characters can be like that, like Peach and Samus. It's like, alright, well, if I miss this crouch cancel down smash 10 times, my opponent does a little combo each time, but I crouch cancel down smash and they die, right? That's what you want to go for. Oh, that guy's gonna mess with me. Can't make that. Then, you know, you kind of want to go for it. You want to go for those crouch cancel down smashes because the risk reward is just like, if you can get it to hit, it's really good. Puff also, right? It's like, you can go for these miss rests, right? And your opponent might not kill you off of it, but if you get that kill, like if you get that one rest, right? If you miss 3 other ones, then you win, right? Come on, no. I'm out of here. Thanks, Dad. I'm not your dad. I think you should choose a better father figure, to be honest. I'm sorry. I do know a lot about Melee, though, so if you want to ask me questions about that, I can definitely answer them. It's possible for multiple people to have the same dad. No reason to fight. Oh, no. That's not going to work out. Yeah, no, Naren's really good. I was actually just talking about him earlier today about, like, you know, how he does really well. He's just out in El Paso, so he mostly goes to, you know, like, Arizona tournaments and stuff like that, because that area of Texas is just so separated from the rest of Texas that it's like they are closer to Arizona than to the rest of Texas. And that's why for many years the Texas PR was named the Central Texas PR, and that's because like people in El Paso or the RGV just weren't being ranked in Central Texas because Texas is a big state. I mean, even somebody who I think is PR level, like Soul from Laredo, he really is good. Like, and he beat me up pretty bad at we had a pretty close set actually at Full Hop this year. That one San Antonio tournament. Like, he's not getting ranked because he's not going places. He doesn't have like really the means to travel, and even if he did, it's super far to go to everything. Right? Like, San Antonio is the closest thing to them, and San Antonio doesn't really have stuff. Texas has a lot of good players. Like, the thing is, though, that a lot of them just aren't at things. Like, there's... Like, the only Rio Grande person on the PR right now is ALP because he takes the bus everywhere. Like, he'll take a Greyhound bus around Texas, which is something that no other player does, right? But, you know, Pax and Cloud are both, you know, similar skill to him, right? It's just they don't travel. They can be PR'd. They don't go to any Texas events. And then you have a whole bunch of inactive people all the time in Texas. Like, Wobbles hasn't been active for a while. You have other former PR players. Tuesday wasn't active this season. JF was sort of active, but he also had some bad losses, right? And like, There are lots of players who just don't really care as much, but have that skill. So I make that. All right. That was a great one. Oh, this is looking real good if I don't mess this up. All right, let's see. No! That was so dumb. Oh. Wait, no way. This couldn't be it. Nah, yeah. Back boost hurt me. Yeah, Wobbles is... He's really good. Wobbles is really good at Melee. Unfortunately, though, in terms of his, like, attendance otherwise, or, like, watching him, is that he really loves to sandbag. He sandbags all the time. And if you're not ready for that, it's just not as cool. That's one of the things about Wobbles. It's like, if you're watching a tournament with Wobbles in it until local, you never know what you're going to get. He might just go Mario. Do you really want to watch his Mario? And his Mario's good, but, you know, his Ice Climbers are also really good. And, you know, he also switched to Falco recently. And, you know, same deal as Nintendude, where he's like, I don't even, like, think this character's worth playing. Just kind of sad, to be honest. Yeah, also, yeah, Bananas, like, say what you will about Ice Climbers, but Bananas is actually skilled at the game. Like, he will consistently outplay me. Like, I played him one time at a weekly, and I was, to be honest, I wasn't expecting very much. Like, I know he's good, right? But I feel comfortable against Ice Climbers most of the time. And, you know, he's an Ice Climbers player. And I'm like, I got this, right? And then he would just consistently outplay me with Sopo in the most obvious ways. Like, he would just know exactly what I'm going to do, right? Before I do it. And I'm like, well, how can I compete with this? Like, in addition to, you know, being able to do lots of cool neutral game stuff with the Ice Climbers, he just has a solid enough way of backing it up with his Sopo. It's like, this is not possible for me to beat. And that's one of the moments that made me realize, wow, there's big skill difference in this game. There's a lot going on with, like, Fox players against Bananas, to be honest. He plays against, like, somebody who... He plays against Mojo, like, every week at Monday Night Melee, and so Mojo is getting really good against Ice Climbers, and, of course, Bananas is really good against Fox, specifically because of that, like, Mojo practice. You know, a sort of technical Fox who knows just how to make the Ice Climbers hate life, right? I was very surprised when Bananas beat Chillin this year at Genesis, because I thought Chillin would be, like, a real hurdle for him. Not because Chillin would be just way better, but because Chillin has played with Chudat for over a decade, right? Like, just literally every Xanadu Grand Finals for a long time has been Chillin Chu. All right, let's see. Key Analyzer. I'm going to make this. All right. It's a little slow warp. I didn't get boosted in the hallway at all. It's going to be an 18. Yeah. Yeah, Chu kind of dropped off pretty hard, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird the position he's in, because something about his playstyle obviously is exploitable by lower level players, but at the same time, he has something in him to be able to beat, like, gods, especially Mewtwo King. I don't know what his deal is that he's able to beat Mewtwo King, but, like, lose to Moki. Like, that just... I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that, but... Yeah, Chudat as well, taking games off of Armada's Peach. That is ridiculous, that he's taken multiple games from Armada's Peach, which very few players have even done, and then done it in Peach Ices. Like, he just... I don't know, I have to agree with Hungrybox when I'm like... Hungrybox one time said about Chudat, he said that Chudat has probably one of the most developed neutral games in all of Melee, and I think that makes a lot of sense. You're playing a character where you get to focus on the neutral game, and then have an infinite, like, tacked on, right? So even Chudat's, Sopo is scary. And then you give him, in addition, this character that, like, when Nana's around, will be able to just grab you when you're dead, and that's kind of scary, man. Even just more than Ice Climber's scary, it's like Chudat scary. Because Chudat's other characters, like, they're very old school, but they're not bad. His Fox, like, despite what people say, isn't really all that bad. It's just it's like a living fossil of the 2006 Fox metagame. He's famous for playing, a whole bunch of other characters, too. Like, his Young Link, what other characters, actually, does Chudat have? Oh, his Puff. He went Puff against Mew2King one time. Heard his Peach, right? Low tiers. Multiple Smash games. Top 50 player in Brawl as well. Smash 4, he's pretty good in. Chudat's Puff, I don't think is objectively good, but it makes a lot of sense as a counterpick against Peach. It's just weird to me, though, that he, like, is losing to Armada's Peach, or losing to Mew2King's Peach when he has taken games off of Armada's Peach. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh yeah, these runs, that's the other thing, is you sort of just get in a flow as you're playing, and just, like, with these short runs, and then eventually one will pop out at you, because you get something that you don't expect. And that's when it starts to, like, get way more intense. This can be either a like really relaxing game or a really intense game, depending on the level. This and Frigate, like, can be very relaxing levels because you kind of know you're gonna fail a lot of attempts, and then you just get excited when the good one comes along, right? But then there are other levels like Control or Silo where you're just like, you are focused the whole time because there's just a lot going on that you need to be ready for, and every attempt is valid. Like, there's no real choke point in those stages where you're like, okay, well, this run's dead, I better quit. Like there is with Bunker 1. Yeah, well. I think he beat, I don't know if he four-stocked Mew2King's Peach, but it was pretty dominant. Like, he just absolutely destroyed Mew2King's Peach with his Puff, which, pretty nuts, honestly. Although, I will be the first to say that I hate Mew2King's Peach. I really hate Mew2King's Peach. It's everything wrong with the character, to be honest. It's like, he literally just runs away, floats really high, pulls some turnips, and then, like, does float-canceled aerials and then retreats again. It's like, it is the ultimate in lame Peach. You think you've seen a lame Peach? No. Mew2King has something to say about that. He's a crazy dude. Also the fact that, like, those are the most simple Peach techniques that anyone can do, because it's a secondary Peach. And one of my least favorite sets of Melee ever is Mew2King versus Nintendude one time at a Xanadu Grand Finals. I forget which one, I'll have to look it up. Where they play Peach Dittos, right? That normally sounds like whatever, except for the fact that neither Mew2King nor Nintendude main Peach. So, instead of playing, like, I don't know, Marth Ices or something like that, he's like, well, I'm going to go Peach. And then Nintendo's like, well, I have a secondary Peach. I ditto Peach players. So neither player mains Peach. And they're playing a Peach Ditto. It's the worst in Melee, to be honest. Acti's Peach is alright. I mean, there's that whole joke about how he just down smashes all the time, and fortunately and unfortunately, I don't know how to really feel about the fact that that's kind of true. He throws it out a lot, but he has a sense for when to use a down smash. I mean, kind of like, Armada in a way. right? Like, Armada just always knows when to throw out a down smash and when it's going to work. And so MacD does that too. He just throws out a lot more down smashes. Whereas someone like Laud is like more aerial and pressure based and like uses the really broken properties of Peach's float. Like MacD plays, I think, a much more grounded style. Yeah, come on. There are moves like that, like Peach's down smash, that are just very spammable. Like, go ahead and spam it, and sometimes it's gonna work. Especially with Peach's down smash, because, you know, normally the solution to smash attacks is to shield them, right? And that's how you beat smash attacks. You shield them. Not Peach's down smash. Like, you can get blown up for shielding that move. Because it eats up so much of your shield, it might just shield poke anyway. And, like, even if you're able to successfully shield it, it's very hard to punish at a shield. And if you have to block another down smash immediately, you might just, you're just in a worse mix-up, because now your shield's lower, and you have to do the same thing. But I will say this as a Samus player as well, it's like, you sometimes just have a sense for when you need to throw it out, right? Same deal with Samus's grab. It's just like, you just have to feel it. And if you feel it right enough, like, then you're gonna make it work, right? If you're not feeling it, then you kind of can't make it work, because there's just always so much going on. You can't be too focused on, how am I gonna get this grab? How am I going to get this down smash, right? You need to be thinking of, like, you know, doing other options and then recognizing when it's time for you to pull the trigger. Come on. Blocking me. Alright, if you're having problems with your down smash, like somebody baiting out your down smash, two options. One, so you can use crouch cancel to push that advantage towards your situation. When Fox does a double jump, what's he going to do, right? He's probably going to come back. He's either going to come back down or go to a platform. If you're on FD, that problem sort of solves itself. He's going to come back down. You just need to call where he's going to land. But if you're on a platform stage, first solve that problem. Like, where is he going to land, right? You can sort of watch him and see, and then as well, like, get a read as where he's going to go by watching the Fox player. And then you have a couple options from there. If you know he's going to land towards you or on you, like, what's he going to land with? If it's a drill, like, first of all, try and get out of the way. Second, you want to hold down. And so if it's a drill, you're out of the way and you can down smash. If it's a nair, you can crouch cancel and then down smash, right? And then, you know, Fox goes to the platform, just wait for him he'll have to come down to do damage to you eventually. And if he doesn't, you know exactly where he's going to land. Very few Fox players are really good at perfectly mixing up where they're going to land on those platforms, like whether it's a top or side platform. And if it's a side platform, you can punish them for it, like with a nair through the platform or something like that, so. Or an up air or something like that. You just need to watch Fox and don't pull the trigger too early. Like, put the pressure on him to expend some of his resources before you do anything. Because if Fox already has double jumped, he has to make a choice. His options are more limited than when he has not double jumped at you. Because if he still hasn't used his double jump, he can still use it, and you're susceptible to just getting totally baited. No, come on. Boost, 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 boost. Get me in there. All right, let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. Thought I might make that one. Yeah, I mean, you just want to really catch people when they are on the platforms, but even if they're not on the platforms, in fact, I'd say Peach has a pretty decent ground game to be able to contest that with, like, you know, of course, turnips and whatnot, but then as well, you know, you can dash attack people. That's going to pop people up starting at, like, 30 or 40 on most characters, and, you know, if they're crouch canceling, it'll start popping up then, right? And then you have tons of, you know, great grounded options to use as Peach. Not as many as, say, like, I don't know, Samus or Sheik or something like that, but you can make it work. Dropping frames. Oh, dropping a few frames, but we're still good. My internet can be kind of sketchy sometimes. That's how it goes. Nope. Stream is clean. Thank you. What kind of work do you have to be doing right now? Oh yeah, I'm still in Austin. My job ends Friday, so I'm gonna leave Friday nights. Get out of here. Actually, Saturday. Sorry, forgot I still have to move most of my stuff out. I did about half of it last weekend. So that was pretty nice. But, like, so that's why I changed my stream layout, because, like, I'm sitting on the floor right now. That's why I also changed the name of the stream to Ultimate Degen Stream. Alright. Peace out, Venifaz. Thank you for coming in, tuning into my stream again, and I'll catch you later. Personal messages to your students. All right, well, what are you going to write? Ooh, that's looking good. Come on, boost me, boost me, boost me. No, you jerk. That was looking good. You should write them intentionally to the wrong person. See how it goes. Or just write like you did it to all of them. Like some generic message. Man, I gotta do a slap strat. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you can write all sorts of junk on those things, I bet. Did it go to a new mix? No, it's the same one, just had a little break. Thought that was pretty quick. Yesterday, the mix on, I'm playing a mix off of YouTube, right? Yesterday, it just flipped without any warning. And I was like, wait, hold on, what? And, you know, the music was totally different. I didn't even recognize it until like 5 minutes into the new mix. Fedifaz is chill, for sure. He's been in a few of my streams, and I always appreciate having someone, you know, like a regular stop by that, like, I don't actually know in real life. So that's definitely super cool. Yeah, if I get like the 10-hour Nyan Cat remix or something, I'm gonna be unhappy. That said, I don't think that would come up in the autoplay, or at least I hope not. I hope the YouTube algorithm has some sort of sanity. That was a terrible table. What do you mean you get nervous when you don't know people? Like, in what way? Like, you're like, man, I don't want to talk to this person? Or, like, you're nervous they might find out who you are? Or what? I'm not gonna make this probably. Yeah, I got back boosted. Well, they're back boosting me like 3 times. That's nice. Come on. Give me one of them boosts. That's not what I need, man. Come on. Hook me up. You're making your stupid concentration face. No, dude, you should see my game face as I'm playing in, like, any of the Smash houses. Especially against, Cyphus posted one in the Austin Melee Discord of me just, like, with this really intense, angry face. It's pretty silly. God, he ran against the crates. That's so annoying. Yeah, please do hit me up with some of those screenshots. I would very I would appreciate that. I also do need an emote at some point if I make it to affiliate, which I'm getting close. So that'd be definitely cool. Boost, boost, boost. Yes! It's looking good. Oh man, I missed it. I didn't even get a boost in the hallway though, so that wasn't going to be a 17. Yeah, well. Don't back boost me. No. I very much do get in the game. Like, I'm actually, like, into it. And I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's partially the cause of me being salty sometimes. Is I'm like, I'm really into the game. And I just, like, I'm actually feeling it super hard. So when I lose, I'm just like, ugh, right? Like, it just hurts. Oh, I got out the PP7. That's it. I'm missing the quick pause. I gotta do that better. At least I think I am. Either that or I'm getting a really good one. That's how you can tell is, see the ammo count disappear for a second, like as you are doing the beginning of the level. Like that means that I'm doing the quick pause correctly. However, if you do it fast enough, you don't see it. Yeah, see, so I don't know there. Of course, this watch is slow, so that's how I can tell I missed the quick pause. But sometimes I'm never really sure if I missed the quick pause or not. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that just, like, it's probably better if you don't, like, just get really salty after sets. In fact, I'd say it's significantly better, so try not to do that. I mean, for me, it's been a problem for a very long time and in aspects of my life other than Melee, so I can't say, like... I mean, if you have any control over that specifically about Melee, then I would try to keep that under control, right? I guess I can hit you with the Zootopia quote. Never let them know it gets to you. Definitely the message right there. Yeah, well. Okay, like, it's one thing to have, like, emotion during a set, although it's probably not the best because, like, your emotions will prevent you from making, like, the right decision a lot of the time, I think. But after sets, it's like, it's already over. Do you really need to throw your controller? Like, it's not going to change anything. I mean, that said, does that stop me from doing it? And the answer is no, so what are you going to do? If you go autopilot, then you're losing. That's how you lose. Like, that is the biggest problem that you could fix immediately. And if you quit doing that, you'll win. Maybe not you'll start winning, but like a lot of sets, like you won't just start beating Albert if you start thinking, but you'll do better immediately. Oh, come on. I always get that boost when I don't need it. Alright, whatever. Ah, it turned too early. Totally whiffed it. You learned that from Click? This is also a banging song. I missed the key. Ah! Well, I may as well play this one out, right? Even though I missed the key. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna plug in my computer. I plugged it into the wall, but I didn't plug in the computer, like, to the... Yeah, so that was my computer telling me that I didn't plug it in. Because what I did was, yeah, I plugged in the power adapter to the wall, but not then that to the computer, so unfortunate. That said, let's see. This music is a little early to be sampling Windows, but I bet there's a song out there that does it in this genre. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed the key again, so no point. Nope. Not gonna make that. I don't know. I mean, I do have some amount of music knowledge, although it's all contained in electronic music for the most part. So if anyone has any knowledge about other genres that aren't like, I don't know. If you ask me about the history of rap, I have less to tell you. Although I know about the big stuff, like, I don't know, NWA or something, like that type of history of rap. But stylistically, I have less to be able to say about like regional styles and the origins of certain styles and significant artists than I do about like electronic music. So that's something I care about. Come on. That's not gonna be a 17, brother. 2015, Chill Dude invented rap. 2017, Chew perfected it. Okay. 19, yeah, I'll have no chance. Onions have been eaten for centuries, but Chudat perfected the art of eating onions. And I need to quit going for side of the table. It's just not working for me at all. Okay, an Austin Melee diss track. Who do you want to diss and why? I mean, I guess, let's see. I want to see your answer, and after I do, I can comment about, like, who I would diss. World Peace, Keck, or Gary? I think you have enough on all those people that you could write. I don't know about Keck, actually. Like, the stuff that you could, like, diss people with. Like, what do you really have? Like, if you're criticizing Gary, I think you'd have enough material, right? You know, you can make jokes about, like, him not having a ride to places and whatnot, and that's already a pretty good start. But what do you have on Keck? Like, what are you going to say? What are you going to insult him on? Aw, back. Stupid boost. I do. This could be a something. No insta-warp. I kind of needed an insta-warp there if I wanted to make it out with a... What was 20? I wasn't going to make that one anyway. His net play lag is bad. Okay. Still a pretty weak roast, to be honest. That somebody's internet is bad. Also, he does live in the middle of nowhere, so gotta cut him a little bit of slack on that one. Boost me, come on. Let's go. That's not gonna be it. I didn't get enough boost in the hallway. Yeah. Ah, back boosted again. Yeah, I can see Keck as a meme answer, to be honest. I mean, and I would writing a diss track for World Peace wouldn't be like, you know, I actually have something to say about World Peace. It would just be kind of funny. Toxic masculinity. All right. Everybody throw your RWG soys in chat. kidding. I don't think anyone in my chat would be subscribed to Our White Goose, except me. See, do I still have those? Do I still have those emotes? Yeah. All right. Could drop a couple of those. Yeah. Boost. All right, I'm in the hallway. This is good. God damn it. I missed that. That was so dumb. I actually don't think I know World Peace's real name. So now that I think about it, like, I do for most people, and I say I know most people in Austin Melee's full names, but not World Peace's for some reason. Okay, yeah, you told me that, but like, you know, nerd. Before you told me I didn't. Self-control. Come on. Okay, I know Oreo. I know who. First of all, number one, I know his league tag because he uses it for everything, you know, that isn't Melee. Number two, I had a class with him, actually. I had a computer science class with him, so I know his real name. I think why am I not getting farther out on that? Boost me! Tough sell. Yeah, no, that guy's not getting out of my way. Yeah, come on. Nope. Damn, Wedge. Yeah, come on. You want to keep how many people went inactive? You want to keep your rank. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, that's not what you should be thinking about. Like, this is something that I even struggle with because, you know, when you're on the cusp of like top 10 and the banner is arbitrarily top 10, you know, you kind of want people above you to go inactive. That way you get boosted. However, it doesn't change anything about your skill. right? Like, if 10 people who were better than me moved to Austin right now and just passed me on the rankings, that would not change anything about my current skill. Except maybe having better people to play with, right? Like in a greater variety of matchups. Man. Sneezing. Yeah, Bardo's one of those people. It's like, I didn't get any worse. However, like, my case for top 10 is, like, keeping top 10 is getting harder and harder, right? When somebody like Bardo's around. You know, and Brian keeps beating me and is able to beat Bardo as well. It's like, okay, well, I can't really compete with that, can I? So I need to keep it together. Yeah, come on. Don't worry, you'll practice with me. Look, Brian's Peach is bad. I'm sorry. I don't need any practice to absolutely destroy Brian's Peach. I really wish Brian would stop going Peach, because his Peach is just awful. Like, Brian's Peach is actually disgusting. Like, he only ever uses it against Arbitrary at this point and then loses. And I'm like, dude, just go Fox. Like, I get that you're worried about being wobbled or something, but, like... Brian has never gone Peach against me. If he has, it had to have been a long time ago. He goes Fox against me. Yeah, then you have to play Brian versus, you know, having to play an Ice Climbers player, which is something. Man, I wonder what it's like to be a Peach main and you play an Ice Climbers player and you're like, yeah, because all you have to do is, like, just do some really dumb things and win. That's pretty nice. Icy's beat Peach 6-4. That is the dumbest thing I've heard in a long time. I am sorry. Alright, if you want to believe that, you're more than welcome to, but, like, I don't know. That must be something that only Peach mains can really say, because they're in denial about how good Peach is in that matchup. Like, most characters do not have what Peach has in that matchup. That's just not... Wow. I don't even know what to say. Pretty silly. Okay, you can be good in the matchup, and that doesn't change the matchup ratio. It's like, wow, Arbitrary's beating Peaches, therefore Icy's beat Peach. No, it's not how it works. I beat Foxes. I beat tons of Fox players. Samus beat Fox? No. Oh, come on. Yep, Falcon Punch, super hype and cool in all situations. Just kidding, it's not. I say this as someone who has been Falcon Punched. That was a very bizarre boost. I've not gotten that one in a while. I will have a day, thank you, and I hope you get your work done. I hit the box, yeah. Right. Please do lurk, thank you. I do appreciate the viewership. Some real stuff. Come on, boost, boost. Nah. Going the other way. 14? Yeah, I'm a little slow. Alright, good back table boost. Boost, boost, boost. Probably just gonna get back boosted. Oh! Well, I was sort of right. I was just gonna get back boosted. Just not where I thought. So dumb. Come on, boost. That's exactly what I need. Boost me again. I didn't get enough boost in the hallway. It's not gonna do it. If I got like 4 boosts, that could have done it. This mix is taking kind of a weird turn. What the deal is? This is the last track of this. See if I can put on something else. This one looks like it's be good. Similar style. Much better. Now what? Come on, the door's not open when I get there on a run where I actually get boosted towards the door? Well, so much for that. Pretty dumb. Guy Amrek does that. Decided to put my stream in a couple different places. See if I can get some more people in here. My favorite part of these streams, one that I like a lot, is being able to talk to people. So, you know, when my chat's kind of dead, I'm like, oh, whatever. A Trip to the Moon. This is a great song. Might rewind this one, actually. This one's good. Or whatever. No. Too much for that. Boost. That guy's in my way. Okay, apparently not. I wasted some time, so that's no way, but yeah. 20, I was pretty far behind on that one. Yeah, you just run up to those guards and you're like, well, I'm getting back boosted. What are you going to do about it? Did I pick up the key? Yeah, but I got a back boost. Got multiple back boosts. Even though it was a great key pickup, multiple back boosts means that you're just not going to be able to handle that correctly. Right. What's up, Luigi Sama? How's life? Guessing not too much is happening. Just, you know, on the brawl grind, right? Prepping for SmashCon? How's that going? Yep, 2 weeks until SmashCon, so yeah. Yeah, so I saw you guys posting about, you know, getting the rooms together and whatnot, so yeah, getting to practicing with P1 sounds like a good time. Dude's pretty good. Just okay, he's okay at Super Smash Bros. Brawl. You know, just okay. He can do that single banana infinite. That, like, ADHD can't do. That's great. P Dizzle. Iron Wolf is all like, yeah, everyone in Georgia calls him P Dizzle, and I'm like, okay, I guess. I want to get that good that, like, people haven't, like, some sort of, like, nickname they call you. Like, Mewtwo King is, like, M2K, right? And then you got, like, what is it? Like, Mango, people call him, like, the GOAT and whatnot. And then you got Dr. PP, PPMD, PP, right? Or something like that. Or, you know, you got Naruto, aka Tyrell, you know, and the cat. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. Whoops. I love that. I love that origin story for Nakat. That it was Naruto, aka Tyrell. Yeah, no, I've already got, like, I get jokes about, like, you know, happens fairly frequently. And it's actually kind of, like, there has not been one that I, like, have been impressed by recently. Like, I've heard most of them before. I mean, does that change how funny they are? Kind of, right? but I haven't heard one recently that's made me like, wow, that's actually really creative. Most of the time it's like, ha ha ha, it happens, and I'm like, ha ha ha, you go, wow. You're like, you're not even the first, second, third, or even like 20th person to say that. But, you know, good try, right? Or the other thing is that people will go, ha ha ha, shit happens, and I'm like, well, that's correct, it does, in fact. It does in fact happen. Right? Also, there's that connotation that I'm a terrible player, which is accurate a lot of times, so that's something too. But if somebody comes up with a real unique one, I'm gonna just be happy about it. I'm like, please, I'm just gonna be like, thank you. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. Yeah, well. Haps. What was Haps supposed to, like... The Haps that taps. Okay, I've not heard that one before. Alright, thank you. Thank you for giving me one that I'm gonna remember. The Haps that taps. I did my tag whenever I do, so Brawl's the only game I use custom controls. I would just pick mine as H, because I was kind of lazy about typing it in. Because also the other thing is I played netplay with Cody, and I'd like type in a longer tag, and he'd just type in C, and I'm like, that seems so much more efficient. Although you have to be careful, like, and I haven't had this problem yet because it's netplay or in smaller tournaments, but like, that can't be like that isn't really a unique thing to have as your tag, right? Or like as your custom control setup. So you got to make sure you're not selecting somebody else's controls, because that's actually rip if you do that. That said, I'd probably be able to manage. Like, I don't know though. If somebody has a weird control setup, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. The only difference like I have in my controls is the right trigger as attack, so I can Dacus. So I wouldn't be able to do Dacuses anymore, which would suck. But as well, the other thing that I've been thinking about doing is putting my X button, which I don't normally use in Brawl, and turning that into shield. So that's like better air dodges, better shields. Like you can do a skid canceled shield grab way easier. That's sort of useful with Falco. And also those like air dodges running off of platforms and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Kapil? How you doing? I'm glad that you typed the command. Not everyone does the commands. I have just a whole bunch of weird ones. I have a list somewhere. Let me see if I... Yeah. Let's see, another good one, if you want to see one. This one's a melee one. Type in ! Yeet. That's another good one that I don't have put up at the moment. I just went ham with Moobot. I've said this a couple times now, but I just went ham with Moobot because I could. Like, you could make up to 25 different commands. So I'm like, wait, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I think I missed the key. Yeah, I definitely missed the key. Well, this run is dead. It's true though. I mean, no fox has ever outplayed a Samus in the history of Melee. I worked so hard. All my edge guards are reads. That's a duck tweet, by the way, in case you didn't recognize it. He posted that on Twitter, and I have a great time with that. It feels true sometimes. I'm like, wow, like all this Fox had to do to beat me was just like use these very simple tools. Except, you know, no salt, of course. See, I don't know if you know, like, too much. I think I've talked to you a bit about GoldenEye and whatnot, but Pokemon Agent, the thing about this level is it's very short and kind of luck-based. In fact, some people say it's the most luck-based level in the game. But, like, the deal is that it's very annoying. I've put so much time into this level. I've gotten probably somewhere between 50 and 75 18s, but all I need is one 17. I'm getting close, right? I've choked so many 17s when I'm able to get them. But yeah, edgeguarding Fox is hard. He has so many different recovery options. You know, like, some characters could... You just kind of need a read, actually. Most characters, you just need at least, like, one read made somewhere to be able to effectively have an edge guard on Fox. If you're Fox, maybe, I've heard about, like, Hacks has, like, some legitimate flowchart where you don't even need a read, right? Sort of the same way you edge guard Sheik. But for Fox, I'm like, well, that's pretty crazy. That said, Hacks is like a legitimately insane person, so I don't know how much to trust him. Yeah, whack. Yeah, back boosts kill me. I guess I forgot to ask, how's your summer been, Kapil? It's been a while since I talked to you, I guess. Maybe like 2 weeks. I know you're just back home for the summer, but anything cool happening? Did I grab the key? I don't think I did. I never know. I don't know if I got it. I did not get it. Well, that kind of settles that, doesn't it? Not making it.
I messed that one up.
If you don't cut the cinema right away, like the farther you wait in that cinema, the more that Bond gets pushed back, right? Which makes it like a farther distance you have to go to that door. Back, man. Nah. No way. Yeah. Yeah, good luck getting past that like row of guards wedging you. It's like, oh well, I'm not making it this strong. Okay. No. Come on, no. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. This is an awesome song, I just want to say. Like, seriously fire. This is a song that I think I might want to make for my combo video. Like, I want to make this my song, you know what I mean? It's really good. Give a little love. Give a little love. I don't know, I'd probably have one, like, for just Melee at first, since I have a lot of cooler stuff, like, I guess, or, like, I have a lot more playtime on video in that game, like, of cool stuff. I would like to do a multi-game combo video, because I do play all the Smash games, basically, and I bet if I, like, played all of them for long enough for a bit, you know, I'd have a usable, like, multi-game combo video, which would be really cool. I'd love to do that someday. I already have one Brawl one that I know I want to go in there, which is me doing a crazy chain grab into death on DDD player. I got a grab at 0 and turned it into the stock. It was great. Although, let's see, next year I want to play a lot more Brawl Netplay because I'll have a way better internet connection. So I'm thinking that might mean that I'll have a lot more like cool stuff recorded with Brawl that I'll be able to turn into a combo video. That's a plus too. Since it's a friendly, I can like swag out versus like in tournament, generally I play a little bit more defensively and less likely to go for cool things. Why are you writing your Peach Tea? Why are you writing your things into here? I just do want a combo video though, like at all, so I can show people I play this game. You know what I mean? Or like, or this game, so I can show people like how good I am, even though I'm not. I can be like, look guys, one time I did okay at a national, right? You know, and have some evidence to back that up by me swagging out on people. Be super cool. We're doing hard reads. I also want to do a stream at some point, and I've said this a couple times, but I always bring it up to people. I want to do a stream called Watching My Wins and Laughing, where I like watch myself win and then like laugh, like do like a hearty belly laugh, like as I watch myself win, especially if the other person gets like salty or something. I really want to do that someday. First though, I have to accumulate the wins on stream to be able to do that. Ooh. Come on. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see, that's probably an 18. Yep. I didn't get enough boosts in the hallway. That's what didn't happen. Come on, boost, boost, boost. Well, I got out the wrong weapon anyway. Is a camera a weapon? I mean, from a technical standpoint, no, but it is equipable by James Bond, and you shoot things with it, so I guess it's a weapon. I mean, then again, I mean, it's just an item, I guess. That's ledge. Ledge! Nope. Not gonna. Hate cornering myself. So annoying. Ooh, looks like my stream's starting to get a little whack. Hopefully that does not continue. Missed the key. Ouch. Oh, bomb scare by Two Bad Mice. Definitely know this one. Classic. This might be a remix of it. I don't think so though. I can never tell. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this is the original, just sped up. Come on, I'm probably gonna get stuck on that one guy, but boost me. Right now. Hang on, get. There was an ant and now you're terrified. Well, perhaps you should find its uncle. Heh. Bye forever. Alright, I'm very sorry. I do love puns and whatnot, but, you know, oh, try not to take too much offense at that, I guess. Ants are scary, man. Not as scary as other bugs, but whatever. Everybody has their own phobias. Nobody is without fear of something. Yeah, I guess it is a sign that wherever it's messy, you know, if you have ants around. Yeah. Come on. I guess it could be electrocuted in the monitor. I mean, maybe? That said, I didn't think bugs like to live in monitors, you know what I mean? There's less in there for them than like, you know, furniture or something. Come on, boost! Technically, I got what I wanted, it just didn't provide me the practical utility. There you go. That's not the kind of boostage I'm needing. Game. What a joke. Played over an hour and a half tonight, still no 17. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my PR isn't a 17, but I'm like, I've played for so long and still no 17. I've literally put so many hours into this level specifically. And then, like, Yendis caked one yesterday, and Head Snow got one today. Although he spent a similar amount of time to me on it. Like, he's been grinding for it. Yendis just caked it super hard. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Come on. Just let me... Why is everybody getting Bunker 1 before I can? Yes. Come on, you piece of junk. Come on, come on. Boost, 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 boost. No, it's not gonna help. I actually like in-game timer. I don't like RTA as much. I mean, what bothers you about in-game time? Honestly. I think it works very well for GoldenEye. There are some games where I think it works less well for, like Pokemon games or something, where it's imprecise and over a long thing, right? But I think it works very well for GoldenEye, given that the elite points ranking, right? So, like, you know, I think a game that's ILs and down to the second without a points ranking probably isn't the best. Like, down to the full second. But it's kind of tough to know. I don't have a key. I wonder what this is. 18. Alright, so it would not have been a 17. I got a little stuck there anyway. So had I not gotten stuck and had the key, that would have been a 17. Alright, that's good to know. Inconsistency? I don't know what to say other than, like, I don't know, the game timer is the same across, like, all versions of the game and whatnot. Like, I mean, unless the games are programmed differently and stuff like that, but, like, that was a big deal. I just saw the Summoning Salt video on Sonic 2 Adventure Battle, and the deal in that game is that the load times in the PC version are just so much quicker, and it depends on your PC, but the in-game time will never change. It's always going to be the same. Also, for some of the older Sonic games, like Sonic 2, okay, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It just got loud out of nowhere. But some of the older Sonic games, what happened to them is that, the in-game time is always, like, it'll always give you an in-game time, but if you complete it really fast, then it'll give you a bonus, and it'll take time to count down all the points, which will end up making you go slower in real time, even though it's faster in in-game time. So, like, the game punishes you for going too fast, which is kind of silly. So they use in-game time for that. And then how it works for GoldenEye is, like, it's down to the second, but since there are 60 levels that you can play, it's not real. It doesn't feel like that. Like, you take it down, like, second by second, all your PRs, but it's still different because, like, you get points for getting certain times as opposed to just like, oh, well, I have third in, like, every time. That actually gets you, like, third in the game, basically. Like, but by points. Come on, it's looking good. Boost, boost, boost. I needed you guys. You boost me. Nerds. That was the perfect time to get one, too. Not like that would have saved me. Probably would have just gotten an 18, but I needed some boosts. Come on, get out of my way. No. Alright, bye. I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for tuning in. It's weird. Boost, boost, boost. No way. I got it stuck. Yeah. If I just had a better, cleaner thing that whole way, I would have 17. Bad. Bad things. Bad things. I'm not gonna make that. Yes, yes, boost, boost. If I get boosted forward, that's really good. Oh, come, yes, nah. No! I missed the warp. That's a 19. Alright, if that was a 19, that basically meant I had a 17, which was annoying. Oh yeah, that's a great song. Renegade Snares by Omni Trio. This era of breakbeat hardcore is kind of weird because it's like, it's this midpoint type of era between the old school rave hardcore scene and the jungle scene that came out of it, right? Where it was a lot more like industrial sounding, a little bit less happy, which I don't enjoy as much, but jungle's still fun. Jungle tracks really run the gamut from like, you know, crazy jams, right, to like more reserved stuff. And like, you know, one song's like jazzy, one's all dark, you know, one's kind of happy, one's not. Your internet's being terrible? Well, mine is too. I've had a couple drops in the past hour or so. It's been annoying. I also might pack it up pretty soon, just play a couple offline runs and then go to bed. It's getting late. Thank you for using the command. I put those in there for a reason. Hey, alright, I'm out of here. Not getting that boost. Come on. Annoying. That did not work out for me. I got boosted off my line. Hate when that happens. Nope. Thanks for the follows, Capsillion and Alien Kush 420. Really appreciate it. Now I'm only 9 away from being able to apply for affiliate, which would be super cool. So hoping that works out. Okay, this is looking good, looking good. Get boost, boost, boost. Yes, yes, yes. Little slow, kind of laggy at the end, so it's probably not a yeah, it's a 19, not even an 18. That is the classic right there. You're like, that could be a 17. Just kidding. Like, that is the bunker one. Ah, bad angle. I didn't approach that table the right way. I grabbed it, but that was a bad boost. Nope. Come on, fuzzy dice. This is tough. I imagine you are James Bond in that situation. You're just like, well, I'm surrounded by guards and I need to get out of here. Guess I'm getting shot. Also, it's kind of funny, like, GoldenEye as a game, like, speedrunning it sort of works from, like, a James Bond perspective. You know, it's like, you want to complete these missions as fast as possible, because you're a spy, right? But, am I going to make this? No. The guy's in my way. But, like, at the same time, you also you're taking bullets on purpose, like a whole bunch, to make you go faster. And if things don't go right, you're just quitting the mission. So, yeah, very, very good. Good job, 007. Like, great completion of the mission sometimes. Also, for certain levels, it's just like the frigate one where you're supposed to save the hostages. It's just like you're literally running to the end and going, well, hope the hostages are saved. That's kind of the opposite of what, like, I would expect actual James Bond to do. See, that mix just end. Looks like it did. Hopefully no autoplay. Oh, this one's fine. It's just drum and bass. I'm fine with that. Maybe. Could be whack. This one might be good.
Blind spotting. It's all about
I hate ads.
something, and there can be
Skipped
another
video in one. There we go. Oh, what? It doesn't skip the... It just skips to the end of the ad? That is revolutionarily terrible. Can't believe that exists, to be honest. I'm feeling my breakbeat hardcore tonight. That's what I'm going for. I don't know why. This is the kind of music I listen to when I want to get like a lot of work done. And I'm going to put in some work here in Bunker 1 tonight. Well, I would if I wasn't getting destroyed. Nope. No. Oh, rip. Oh, that was very nice. That was the Windows update part of the song. Just kidding. It's telling me to free up storage space, which I do need to. I need to clear up some of my VODs out of here. No. Not bad. Internet's getting whack again. Unfortunate. I always hate when that happens. Come on, no. Looking great. That was 13. I think I'm probably going to wrap this up after this one. You know, cornered. Alright, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, probably tomorrow if anything, and then potentially sometime, not next week, I don't know. I'll talk more about my stream schedule later. In the meantime, peace out.